Hello guys, welcome to yet another review video, and today we are not going to be reviewing any toys, but instead we are going to be going to a much special way, unique way. We are going to be reviewing a movie instead. So today the movie that we're going to be reviewing is The Road to El Dorado, which is an animation made by DreamWorks Picture, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it made by Disney? No, it's definitely made by DreamWorks Pictures. So this movie is going to be about this movie. So this video is going to be about a review of this movie, in which I will say the positive and the negative and what do I thought of this movie when I first heard of it. Now, the movie start off fine. It shows at first, of course, what you're gonna get is the musical. There's gonna be this is like the way that movie is started. Like most animation that started in like 1996. This movie was released in 1996, by the way, or the late 1990s, something like that. Wait a minute, this movie wasn't released in 1996. This movie was released in the year 2000. So it is kind of a new-ish movie, even though it was like 18 years ago. For a guy like me, the year 2000 is very not exactly a very long time ago. Man, I'm so old. I never actually watched this movie in the year 2000. I do believe that it's like one of the crappier movies during the time. During the time in the year 2000, the biggest movie, animated movie of me during that time was probably like, I don't know, Hercules, I guess. Anything made by Disney is a very good movie to me. They really know how to market the stuff. So this movie, The Road to El Dorado, starts off with a musical that is pretty catchy in my opinion. When you get to um, the chorus, yeah, I guess it's like pop or something like that. I guess it's gonna be really catchy to you Americans out there. And the animation is like 3D, something like that, so it's pretty good. Now I can't show you like too much of this clip due to the fact that YouTube has like some kind of a weird copyright strike or something when it comes to movies, even though you're just literally reviewing them. So here what we got is the movie starting off with in Spain or Portugal, I don't know, the time in which the Spaniards decide to invade South America and kill all the natives. This is when it started. So if I'm not mistaken, they also put like the date, which is Spain in 1519, where the conquerors start to pour down to the Americas and calm down there in order to do to genocide all the natives. There's no why you no longer see the Mayans and the Aztecs anymore. So this guy is obviously the villain. This guy over here. Um, I have no idea what his name. The animation is quite smooth. It's like in 24 frames. To all of you who is probably impressed about the level of the quality level of the animation, don't worry about it. The animation quality before 3D are all like this. People can do major studios can easily repeat the same process, but unfortunately 2D movies do not make as much money as 3D ones. Then these are the protagonists of the story, which is like this dumbass blonde over here and this really smart guy which is in black hair. So these two are Spaniards. This guy is the idiot, as I told you before, and they are playing a game of gambling game or something like that. This will lead to a chase in which eventually they got stuck in this ship en route all the way to, if I'm not mistaken, Cuba or Mexico. I don't know. Obviously, it's not somewhere in Brazil, due to the fact that otherwise they'll be speaking Portugal. As you can see, people in Brazil, they speak Portuguese instead of Spanish. So then we got ourselves this apple over here, and this horse is going to be one of their comrades as well. And then they are going to be stuck in. Overall, this movie isn't very exciting at all. In my opinion, this movie is pretty boring. I did not manage to finish it due to the fact that this movie is just so boring. The reason why I watched this movie in the first place, interested in the movie in the first place, was due to the fact that I'm interested in this character. You see that character over there? Wait up, wait up, wait up. How do you scroll on VLC? Yeah, there you go. I'm interested in. Wait for it. Where is it? This girl. Apparently, she is like some kind of a very hot character. Her name is Chell, and she is a Native American girl. And a lot of people on the internet are starting to worship this girl for no reason. She is a Native American. She is a Native American, Native South American something. And she was supposedly to be, something that's something attractive about her. Maybe it's due to the fact that she has a hime cut. So let's just scroll back, to there you go. That's her again. She has a hime cut. Her eyes are large. Uh, she is very scantily clad looking figure, and she keeps making weird faces. Her face looks like one of those. The hell? Okay, now that's a very weird expression. So yeah, the movie. One of the main protagonists, antagonists in this movie is this guy over here, which is the shaman or doctor. Witch doctor, in which, and ironically, he is the one that saved these two guys from being executed by the native tribes. Uh, that Due to the fact that it is a very old movie, there's like a lot of implied scenes, a lot of sexual innuendos going on. For example, like sexual innuendos or implied scenes. For example, like this scene over here in which I don't know what this guy, what's the name of this guy. I think his name is Diego or something. And as you could see, he is massaging Chell, and then he makes this orgasmo face. So that's probably implied sex or something like that. It's not something that children should be watching. Despite this movie is rated at PG-13 when it was first released, and it's still PG-13 till today. And there's also like a lot of swearing in this movie as well. You can hear damn hell and all that, damn hell and all that, and nobody really cares. They are spam a lot. Like I came from hell, hell this, hell that, damn this. There's like a lot of mild swearing in this movie. Yet the censors decided to give it a PG-13 anyway. If you compare that to The Incredibles 2, where there's only like several mild expletives in there, like I don't give a damn or something like that. I'll be damn or something like that, and it get a PG-13, and of course nobody actually die in that movie. I guess due to the fact that it get like some lesbianism or progressive ideologies in that game, in that movie. So this is like the parts in which I haven't bothered to watch because this movie is extremely boring to me. So what? Is that guy talking to me? Okay, the animation is really good. I guess you can really appreciate them at this time and day due to the fact that you haven't seen them. It's very rare for you to see something like this. Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna end the clip there. Also, they're playing soccer or something like that. I don't know what kind of sport they're playing. Another shot of Chell. I don't know what these guys are doing. Probably they're saving the Americans, so Native Americans. So yeah, the duo's original goal is to come down to this American tribe and then get all that gold they just saw there. Overall, this is a very crappy movie. Overall, this is a very crappy movie. Despite whatever people want to say about it, I give it a 4 out of 10. I haven't, I couldn't, I couldn't bring myself to finish it, and it is a very, very boring movie to be honest. So That's all I got to say about it. And that's my review out of Road to El Dorado, which is a movie from the year 2000, which is barely known to anyone. Maybe due to the fact that it's not a very good movie to begin with. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode where I'll probably going to be reviewing some other stuff. By the way, I actually bought this movie and I did not pirate it. Definitely did not pirate this movie at all. I actually bought it and I just yeah, I definitely bought this movie at a at like I don't know at a sec at a DVD store for like $2 or something like that. If you are a fan of really scantily clad Native American girls like Chell over here, then I would suggest you to just watch it for the memes. She is so chubby. Wow, that is pretty loot. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching and see you again next time in another video.